do what I do.
Highest levels of black home ownership. We came out at the lowest levels in history for black home ownership. He wasn't for us. We saw it during Stacey Abrams when she tried to dance on, God rest the Godfather's soul, Kevin Samuel's grave, and we rebelled against her election. We rebelled against that down there in Atlanta. So we've been moving constantly and further away from the Democratic Party before Trump even came down the escalator. Way before that happened. That's my thoughts.
That's very, very insightful, especially with the historical analysis of how I think Barack Obama, we saw him as our last hope. If a black president can't do it, we ain't gonna get it done this way. I think we kind of said, oh man, hell with it. Devin, man, what chime in on this, man? I don't think they really understand how, what did they used to say? How less F's, black men. I don't think we have any more F's to give as far as what the Democrats think. The majority of black women who seem to only be concerned about their own political interest. I remember there was a convention of women, I don't know, wine with the ladies or something. Ice Cube was, I forget what the thing was called back in the day.
Yeah, that was with Vivica Fox. That was on the soil and Lisa Ray.
Yeah, they specifically said, well, you know, we have our own interests. And brothers like, oh, really? Okay. So I don't think, Devin, I think you more than anyone can articulate that black men really don't give a crap about the black community like that. Not like we love ourselves, we love our sisters that's down with us, we love our children. But overall, I don't think we have that sort of unity that we had back in the 1920s, 30s, and 40s, because we don't have to. And the black community is, for the most part, turned their back on real masculine fathers, black men, black fathers. And so, like, we don't even get anything from the community. Why should we care politically what happens? Go ahead, open up, let them have it.
And Big Mama is dead. So black women that expect us to bow to the matriarchy, bow to the gynocracy, don't deserve our respect like that. They don't deserve it. We are still the swing vote in this country. But what we just proved is that black men are the swing vote, because black women could not pull Kamala into office without us. That's what's happening. That's what's up.
Neither can they do Stacey Abrams. Either way, same thing.
Exactly. We're the swing vote. Black men in particular are the swing vote in their country. Okay, not black people, black men.
Man, and you mentioned that they can't do it without us. And everybody noticed that it's black men who are the key.
That's right.
You see Trump's office, you see his cabinet. He had a couple of brothers, a lot of women, but not one black woman, not one black woman. You see that? And I'm not here to pick on the sisters right now. I'm just saying it's not in black men's interest to vote for the Democrat Party. And
never was.
Of the black people, black women benefit the most from the policies of the Democrat Party. And you're gonna have to do more than try to shame us. These brothers are sitting over there with their Latina wives right now. They got their Latina wives in the kitchen making beans and rice right now, and you telling us your mama black, and they like, I don't care if my mama black. That's not putting any money in my pocket, and I got to keep these Venezuelan migrants from coming up here, shooting up my city and taking my job. That's what I'm concerned about right now. And in fact, I don't want our sons and daughters at these schools having little girls, especially having to wrestle with boys dressed like girls. Stand why. Now, I want y'all to understand something. It's some black women who are traditional, who are married to men, who love them men. They're lockstep with us. You see what I mean? It's the ones who Kevin Samuel said was going to die alone. That mentality is the one struggling right now because they revoking them EBT cards. But go ahead and finish up, Devin, and then just keep on. And who else? I think my man Tony is next. Man, go ahead, Devin. Please finish.
That's the real, man. We're not succumbing to the will of black women. We're not succumbing to the matriarchy or the gynocracy. That's all the Democrats were trying to do. They were trying to define the black community as being run by women, and that's what's going on. And you know what makes me sad is how many black families went apart this past holiday season, didn't spend Thanksgiving together, didn't spend Christmas together, all behind a woman who claims to be black, and everybody knows she's not.
Good
And we
point.
all know she's not. You know, I mean, based off racial loyalty, just because someone says they're a part of our culture and a part of our community, it's ridiculous, man. It's
Well, it's kind
ridiculous.
of funny because she never even claimed it. She just allowed us to believe it.
She never
She was very careful in her verbiage.
She knows that no Indian would ever speak to her again if she opened her mouth and said she was a black woman.
You know, I was always curious. It's off topic a little bit, but I was wondering where her father was. He's still alive, but he's been very quiet.
Right. Well, he'd be quick to tell you that Jamaican ain't necessarily black.
Well, they ain't black at all. I mean, you know, but they, you know, that's another topic. I find it funny. We kind of touched on this a few years back. I was on here. We was talking about they were coming out with the Freaknik tapes.
Yeah.
Came on that night. We kind of touched on this barbarian at the gate thing because that's what we are. And Uncle D has been predicting this for a while. And here we are.
Yeah,
the barbarian is at the gate, and the negotiation is over. Frankly, I'm sick of the circular arguments, and that's what we see. See, the gynocracy has hijacked all of the leftist organizations, the Black Church, all our political institutions, the colleges, everything. Brother pointed out earlier about the education. It ain't even just black kids. It's all kids can't read. None of them can read. White and black and otherwise. But the gynocracy has hijacked it, and we've moved beyond feminism. We've moved into womanism and gynocracy. And masculine, the pendulum is swinging. Masculinity we're swinging back towards masculinity, and they're losing their minds.
Yeah, you are. You are on point with that. Let me give a big shout out to my man Big Boss. Real talk. Trump wasn't racist until he ran for president on a Republican ticket and beat Hillary Clinton. Trump
That's right.
With rappers, even Jesse Jack. Man, this Al Sharpton.
They deserved it.
An NAACP award for some sort of humanitarian award by the NAACP. You see what I mean?
And they love bringing up. He didn't rent to black people. He was doing luxury hotels and properties. I wouldn't be renting to him either.
Yeah.
Let's be real about this.
Especially when you look into that actual lawsuit, and the black people who were complaining were on Section 8, and he didn't want to rent to welfare recipients at his high-end luxury property.
Exactly.
Let me look at the camera real quick. If Uncle D has some high-end luxury property, I wouldn't want to rent to your butt either. I don't want your little certificate from HUD. Okay, keep it. I'm not renting for you either. All right, just let me keep it 100 with. It's a lot of rich black people that have nice property that don't want to rent to people who have those certificates from HUD. We don't want it. Okay. Now, brother Ben Israel, let me get to because I want to follow. He said, Tony Brooks, give me a minute. Brother Israel said something very interesting, and I actually put a note in here. Have black women hijacked, or have the black liberals hijacked those liberal parties, or have they been duped into taking the lead? Because, see, nobody lets you in unless they want you to be there. I want you to think about something. I mentioned about 3 or 4 years ago about how all these black lawyers who were basically put up as attack dogs for the Democrat Party. I told you guys, this don't smell right. Why are all of these people in these positions black? Fonnie Willis, Alvin Bragg, Letitia James, the other brother down there. You see the one that was in New York, he quit. He said, I'm out of here. You see the brother who attorney, U.S. attorney for New York, I'm done. I'm out. He was left. Jack Smith, you can have it. So what I'm trying to say, fellas, is I think a lot of these black folks who are, and I believe you call it, Brother V, you call it ultra liberal. What did you call it? You said the ultra liberal. What do you refer? What was the term you used to refer to these people who was extremists with their liberal views? What did you say?
I just think they're extreme gynocrats. Womanism and gynocrats.
Yeah. In other words, what I'm saying is they set them up to take a L. They set them up to take a fall.
What's up? Welcome to the broadcast. This is Uncle D.
People wash their ass in the tub, Kamala Harris.
You were tuned in to Uncle D. This black man talk. Pull up, homie, take a seat. Don't be a shadow watcher every day. You learn something, then you earn something. Let them know and drop some money in the plate. It's getting cold, ladies, talking ratchet. There's a king here, grab your coat, zip your jacket. Keep quiet for a second, close your jaw. Attorney Spurling, this ain't pearly, know the law. Talking Constitution, pushing pins when he shooting, give him that. Masculinity, just for the record, sprinkle that. You can keep your cat, gotta cut it. Only cat he rubbing, gotta love it. I call it Molly Buddy. Gotta vote your interest, voting earns. Presidential, this is for the money that I earn. When you gon' learn, my people, that evil mixed with evil. No matter what you're doing, baby, this ain't equal. Sometimes when you're special, you get hated. The test is for the best, you're damn right, my people made it. Uncle D, Blizzard King, you been served, gotta notice. Now black men out here know we winning, gotta hold it now. Uncle D, you been served, get your notice now. Black men out here know we winning, gotta hold it now. Uncle D, you been served, get your notice now. Black men out here know we winning, gotta hold it now. Uncle D, you been served, get your notice now. Black men out here know we winning, gotta hold it now.
Hey man, I'll do what I do.
Somebody need to whip your ass.
Get up and whip him, Sweets.
Hey, don't be putting the money in my hand all rough.
Take your ass out here. You buy you a Flowbee and cut your own damn hair from now on.